Right, let's turn myself off as well. Okay, welcome back to my videos. Okay, now let's put you in the picture first of all. So hopefully this video is now being played in our lesson on the 7th of February. Last night, okay, on the 6th of February, last night, I started putting some videos on our teams, okay, links to videos anyway. So there are 3 videos on there at the moment, okay. Video 1 is Unit 1, Decimals and Estimation. Video 2 is Algebra, Unit 2. And Video 3 is also Algebra, Unit 2, because I've had to split it over 2 videos. I'm not going to put a video for the fourth video, which is Section 3, Unit 3, right? Because we've just done it. You've done a test, and it should be fresh in your mind. So you have got revision booklets, okay? And if you watch those videos, I actually tell you which questions from the tests are the important ones. So here's your revision list. So in Unit 1, okay, the important questions are question 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 9, and so on. Then the algebra stuff, which is there to there. Okay, not doing a video on these other things, ordering fractions, compound interest, income tax, etc., because they should be relatively fresh in your mind. Okay, however, during video 3, my plan was to go over factorising quadratics, okay, which was topic 14, but question 10 in unit 2, which I'm going to go down to now. So all these workings out are on my previous videos you'll find on Teams, so go back please tonight and take a look. But this lesson to begin with, I'm going to talk you through these examples. Then I'm going to give you a few examples that I'd like you to try, okay? And come back to the video then for the answers during this lesson. If I can get you happy with this topic during this lesson, the other videos you can watch this evening, I'm sure, will be far easier than this one. Hope that makes sense. Back to this, okay? Let's full screen this, all right? So if you remember rightly, goodness me, it's gone all the way back up there. Okay, remember rightly, what we've got to do here is, as opposed to factorizing into a single bracket, which is question 9 there, which you should see in video 3, okay, this is quadratic equations. They're going into double brackets. So it'll be double bracket, double bracket, double bracket, double bracket. Yeah, double bracket. Sorry, boring. Now, with these ones, it'll be x, 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 x. Why? Because x times x makes x squared. And all of these start with x squared. And if you remember, we used team. Times to make the end, add to make the middle. We're looking for 2 numbers that will times to make the end number, which is 5, but we'll also add or take away to make the number in the middle here, the number before the x, which is plus 6. And really important that we try and get that sign correct, okay? Plus 6. So the only way to make 5 is 1 times 5. And those 2 numbers will add to make 6, 1 plus 5. So I found 2 numbers that times to make 5, but add to make 6. And those 2 go in there. Here, I'm looking for 2 numbers that times to make 10. Yes, I know it's minus 10, but this symbol here, not so important. What is important, when I'm adding and taking away, that I've got to make, it's that middle number that's important, plus 3. So I've got 1 times 10. No chance I'm using a 1 and a 10 to make 3, not possible. But I can also make 10 with 2 times 5. And if now, 2 add 5 is 7, not what I want. 2 take away 5 is minus 3, not what I want. 5 take away 2 is plus 3. That's the way around this has to be. 5 take away 2 to make that positive 3. Plus 5 minus 2. And finally, before you try a couple, okay, you've got a times to make the end, which is 12. Again, not so worried about that sign there, not so worried, okay? But add or take away to make, well, what number is in the middle? What number is that? Okay, minus x. Well, actually, if there's no number there, that means that we're aiming to get minus 1, and that threw a few people, okay? So 12 could be 1 times 12. Can't add or take away a 1 and a 12 to make minus 1. 2 times 6. Same again, can't do it. 3 times 4, yes. 4 take away 3 hang on, 4 take away 3 is plus 1. That's not what I want. So it must be 3 take away 4, which gives me the minus 1. So it's 3 or plus 3 and take away 4. Now, you can try A and B down here in a minute. If, I just want you to look at A again. If they ask you to then solve, okay, if in the exam they do, then your answer to A, which was x plus 1, that's meant to be an x, and x plus 5, you will need to write either the first bracket equals 0, this one, or the second bracket equals 0, and swap that over the magic bridge so that the sign becomes the opposite of what it was in the bracket. So x equals minus 1 or x equals minus 5. Okay. In the second one, it would be x equals minus 5 or x equals plus 2. Or in the third one, x equals minus 3 or x equals plus 4. Only if they say this, though. Factorize and solve. Now, I'm going to show you how to do C in a second, but what I'd like you to do for a minute is stop this video for 5 minutes, if you don't mind, and try A and B here. Just A and B, okay? Stop now and come back to me when you're ready. Okay, and your answers were x plus 1, x plus 4, given x equals minus 1 or x equals minus 4. And here, your answers were, well, what were they? 4, 5, 2, 10, x plus 10, x minus 2, giving the hence solve bit of x equals minus 10, or x equals 2. And don't forget that to write that or you could say either this or this, like do it in full, like I've done over here. Okay, we're now going to move into something a little bit more tricky.